Well, hello everyone. Welcome on back. I hope you are doing well. It's Franklin. I mean, it's Keeper, but it's Franklin. We know who you are here to see. It's the frog of the show. We are in Europe again. I know I said I was gonna like switch like European truck sim, American truck sim, European truck sim, but like I'm still trying to get distance. And honestly, I think like at this point, so we've got like a 7 and a bit hour trip. There were 8-hour trips, so I think we're kind of like at the point where, oh geez, where we kind of have a little bit further, where we kind of have the trips that we want to see, like the distances at least. I think like 8 to 10 hours is usually pretty good. I'm like, why is the security check taking so long? But I think we turn this way. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But I really like discovering new things, and while there are definitely still cities in the States that I haven't come across, I am excited to explore Europe. So that is why we're heading from Mannheim, which is actually where we ended the last trip. Don't worry about it. And we are actually heading to Austria. We're heading to Salzburg, and it should be a good time. We've got also really exciting to know what we have in for our cargo. We got like 9 tons of toys. I'm here for that. But yeah, well, probably the next one, I'm assuming we'll go back to American Truck Sim, but who knows? Because like it's the same vibes as just in a different country, and this way we get to like uncover new things. Okay, where the heck are we? We're turning here. Doesn't want me to take the turn lane, but we'll just, you know, do that. Oh, figured it out. Sometimes they're smart and other times they are not smart. I also kind of want to go and do a bit of like driving in England just to try to get used to driving on the opposite side of the road, because I think that's the only place in Europe that drives on the other side of the road? I don't know for sure, but it's kind of fun, especially if you take like the tunnel or the ferry over, and then you gotta like switch to the other side, because like we've had struggles for sure. If you watch the first European truck sim videos, but it's all good. We are vibing, we driving, and we're just hoping things will be good. I'm saying that I'm being very dramatic. If you've watched like the last couple of these specifically, or if you're like on stream, you know I just got my wisdom teeth out, and the struggle is real. My face doesn't like. The pain meds are wearing off and it's starting to hurt, and like talking probably doesn't help things. I did really good though, so been trying to wean off the pain meds because it's been over a week, and like I know everybody heals differently, but I just don't want to be on pain meds anymore. And they're like just Tylenol and Advil. It's not even like that dramatic. They gave me a higher dose prescription, but I'm like, unless I'm like actively going insane from the pain, I'm gonna try to avoid that, obviously, because I think it's a controlled one too. So anyways, I've been trying to like kind of wean off, and I tried to like stop taking the Tylenol because I know prolonged use of Tylenol is not good for your kidneys and stuff, and I've been using it for like a couple months, or like over a month, because of the tooth pain beforehand, but it wasn't really working. I was like, I'll just take the ibuprofen, and then before I could take more ibuprofen, I was having pain, so I had to take the Tylenol, and so they're like blah blah blah. But I'm happy to report that I took my medicine at like 1 this morning, and I woke up at 7:30, which was like when I could take more medicine, but I was able to get back to sleep without taking more medicine, which has not been a thing over the last week. And then I slept for another couple hours, like another 6 hours, so that's good. We're moving in the right direction. I think I need to get in this lane. I need to actually hold up. Can I want to get my other mirror up, and I don't remember how I do that. It's an F button, I think. Oh shoot, we're speeding. Is it F5? Nope. Not F6. Not F7. Not F8. Not F9. Oh, we took a picture. We took another picture. Okay. Oh, there we go. was like, I know it's one of the function buttons. Oh, can I not have? Oh, wait, no, go back. Oh, here we go. There we go. That's what I want. Oh, shoot. And we're inside the car. Okay, fantastic. Now I can see the cars as I'm about to hit them. Because you know it's true. But yeah, no, so I was really happy that I managed to skip an entire dose of medicine. So that's good. Hopefully the same will be true tonight. Maybe I can actually like sleep through the night and not like wake up at the time when all the pain stuff comes off. But we must be heading in the right direction, right? I don't know. As someone who's like never taken pain meds before the last couple months, because I'm just like, I'll just tough it out. And as someone who like just enjoys suffering, no, just kidding, who hasn't had like any procedures or chronic pain or anything that's like prolonged, I'm just, your girl's struggling. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm like, the fact, and I said this before, like the fact that I can actually be sitting here and recording for the first time in like almost 2 weeks feels good. Because like I kind of like tie some of my value, and I know it's toxic, to my productivity. It definitely comes from like growing up and being like, oh, be the perfect kid and the gifted kid and get all the straight A's and stuff. So like I know where it comes from, and I'm working on like deconstructing that and like reconstructing in a positive way. But that's obviously not something that happens overnight. So like last night, for example, I wanted to record, but I was so exhausted. Again, because my body is healing. I'm dealing with, you know, mental stuff too, etc. And so I finally had to like admit, like, it's not going to happen. And then I was like really upset about it. And I was talking to Azurite about it. And I was like, I feel like I've lost because I couldn't do that, and which is so toxic. And I know, and like obviously it's something like I'm trying to work on, but it's like I feel defeated and I feel like I've lost because I could not do this, and it sucks, and I don't want to be like that. And earlier today I was like so tired too. I'm like, I can't record. I'm like, no, I need to, but I just can't. And Azurite was like, just go record. And so he's like, I will make sure that everything's all good out here. And like I just went and checked in with him, because I was like, can I record a little bit more? Because I know it's almost dinner time. He's like, I will cook dinner. Don't worry about it. And like, I have a hard time with that, because like in my family specifically, it's always been like, it's a woman's job to take care of their family and the men, which I know obviously it's a shared effort. I understand this. And like Azurite has never been like that towards me. That's like a woman's place is in the kitchen, right? But it's still like deconstructing that, because like I remember like going to like family functions, and I would be doing something, and other people that were maybe not ladies, other family members would be there, and they wouldn't be doing things, and they would be closer to what my grandma needed, and she would say, hey Keeper, can you get this for me? And I'd be like, are you kidding me? Like I have to get up from what I am doing to come do that when there are 3 people that are standing around you. But just different chromosomes, I guess. So that's like, it's something that like, you know, I've been working through. And like then beyond that, I just have a hard time like asking for help. So this has been a challenge for me to be like, hey, like, can you get something for me? Instead I'll be like, okay, I have to get up and I have to do this, and if I can't do it myself, then I don't get it. And again, like I said, Azurite has been so good, and like we've talked about this, so like he understands and he's very patient. But it's a struggle. Even talking about it, I'm getting emotional. But like I'm sure other people can relate 100% to like, I can't ask for help. I have to do this on my own. Being hyper independent can be great, especially when you need to protect yourself. But when you don't need to protect yourself so much anymore, it kind of really sucks, because it's hard to open up to those people who are there and they want to support you and they want to love you. So yeah, it's been like, this has been building. This particular facet has been building, kind of, especially since I moved down here. Like prior to this relationship, I'd never lived with a boy in a romantic capacity. I'd lived with boys before. One of my best roommates was a guy, which is fantastic. Actually, honestly, the 2 guys that I like kind of lived with for the most amount of time, either in my summer job or just living together, probably my best roommates. Wild. But Anyway, so like this has been new, and then like obviously not only that, like add a instant family to the mix. Like move down here, guess what, you are now a stepmom. Step frog. So that's been like a whole thing. So obviously huge adjustments, and I really thought we're like over 5 months of me being here when I'm recording this. By the time you see it, probably close to 6 months. And like I thought for sure that like I would feel settled, I'd feel good, I'd feel like I got things under control, and I really, really don't. And like I think it's understandable. Moving to a different country in and of itself is a huge adjustment. Living with someone after long distance for like 2 years is a huge adjustment. Being married, having children, they're all big adjustments, and we did it all at once. I still have boxes I haven't unpacked, but I have plans. I have plans. I'm working on it. I've slowly been like getting my craft section set up, which is nice. And then like, I think I need one more bookshelf, and then I should be good to have things kind of organized and put together. And I think it'll be better. And then I think I can unpack those things. I also still have like one load of laundry that I need to do of my clothes. I think it's like my robe and like pajamas and stuff. So it's not stuff that I like use on a regular basis, but I'm like, come on, just take care of it. But I'm gonna go in the outside lane, I think. But yeah, so it's been a huge adjustment, and like I haven't slowed down. I talked about it recently. I think I had like a week, maybe 10 days off between my last stream and when my last streaming hand and my first stream in the States. So like I really took like no time off. It was just like, all right, we're doing this. Really, I'm in this lane. And so I really have been starting to feel burnt out from not just that, but like everything else lately. And so I've been like trying to figure out how to slow down without like feeling like I'm not doing something, or, you know, feeling like I'm letting people down. Because like I say, like I'm like someone who like I really enjoy streaming. Okay, it brings me a lot of joy. If I'm having a bad day, unless I'm like can't pull it together, which there have been some days when I just simply cannot pull it together, I'm gonna stream because I really love it, and it makes me feel better typically to stream and hang out with people. And so anytime I don't stream, I feel kind of bad. And then it's also like the whole thing, I feel bad because I wanted to stream, right? But then it's also the thing like, well, I said I was going to be here on this day at this time, and I'm not there. So I've started doing co-working streams, or like body doubling streams, which are so wonderful. So I can get work done. I can still hang out with people. And they can get like set up for the week. We've been doing them on Sundays, so like Sunday reset days, and it's been fantastic. I normally do a lot of stuff on Saturdays, but sometimes I don't get it all done. So it's been great to be able to be able to get those things done on Sunday as well. And I actually am starting to think that I can edit video. I think there's a car in front of me. No, there isn't. Okay. I think I can actually edit videos on stream as well. I just think I probably can't export them, and that will be game changing, because like typically the way that my week functions, okay, I stream Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, so 4 days we are not recording. I might be able to do some editing beforehand, but typically it's just like doing human things, and during the day, family things, stream. And then Tuesdays used to be a day that I would like pull all my clips from Twitch and stuff and get that all sorted. Thursday I would record, Saturday I would edit. Well, I'm behind on my recording, so I've been like recording every single day off, but then like also recording Saturday and then editing Saturday, which has been a bit of a challenge. But like, if I can now edit on Sunday as well, that'd make a huge difference, at least until I get caught up. Like in an ideal world, again, Tuesday will be like my off day, my sacred day, and then Thursday, hopefully, if I binge record and like get ahead, which, you know, thankfully I did that with demos recently, but I still have so many more demos that I want to record. But if I like kind of get ahead on a couple different things, so it's not like flying by the seat of my pants. And then one other thing I do like to do is, if I can, is have 1 or 2 full game playthroughs just held in case something happens. So like I played the game, looks good, and I held that game for like 3 months until the move happened and I needed to throw content up because I didn't have time to record and stuff. So like right now I have a game that I played called Scarf that I played it on stream forever and ever ago, but I don't think I want to go that way, so let me get over. Just in time. I haven't edited. Yeah, I played it forever and ever ago on YouTube, but it was while I was at my summer job, and so the quality wasn't the greatest. So I was like, well, I want to play this again. I did some dumb things, if I recall. It was like the most scuffed recording ever. But I did finish the game, so that's cool. And I got a different ending from the first time, if I recall correctly. So like, there's that. But I don't have that edited. That's 3 parts. Ideally, I would have like a second thing so I could go like at least a month and a half without like being stressed if something comes up. If I have to get my wisdom teeth out again. If my wisdom teeth grow back, like what? First of all, I quit too. But you know, like if there's something, so like the stress is not there. But then like there's so many other things. Like there's a few like game keys that I've gotten and I just haven't had a chance to make content for yet. And I feel so bad about it. Because I try not to take game keys. I have like kind of 2 conditions. Like I don't want to take a game key if I'm not going to oops, honestly that was your fault. I'm not gonna take a game key if I don't have any intentions of playing it, like, and that's either it's not a game for me, or it's not a game that I think I would enjoy, you know, that kind of like if it's not a game for me. Dang. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not mad about this, to be honest, because it annoys me in American Truck Sim when you're playing and there's a cop and you can't get away from the cop and then they just would keep giving you tickets. Do you see how fast he's going though? Like I'm barely going under the speed limit. He's gone. Okay, so yeah, so I don't take a key if it's not a game that I think I'll enjoy. Like there's no point. Like if I do try to like diversify and try a bunch of games that are kind of outside of my comfort zone, but I usually do that with demos. And then the next one is I don't take a key even if I want to play the game if I don't think I can cover it. So there's one game key, and in all fairness, this is on them. There was a game that was coming out. I was really excited about it. I played the demo and they reached out asking me if I want a key, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I would fully love a key. I set time aside for that key for when they would send it out. They never sent it to me. And a week or 2 later, I like reached out. I was like, hey, like, I know this is well past the launch period now. I was just wondering like what happened. I'm like, I totally understand if you don't want to give me a key. And then blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I understand if you don't want to give me a key at this point. And they're like, oh no, we're so sorry. And they gave me a key, and I still have yet to play this game because I set the time aside for it at that time, which made me sad, but it's okay. We'll survive. But yeah, there's a few games that I have keys for that I feel bad, like, because sometimes time just gets in the way, especially with the move and the transition. So like I have a list. Okay, so like I don't know if you guys have ever used like the Windows stick-it notes. I start to use those, and I have one for every day of the week, and then I also have like a list of like things I want to record, and then I have a list of like things that are maybe a little bit more important. And I have a list of demos, and I have a list of things I need to edit, and like it's very helpful. It keeps me organized. I used to do it on paper, but like my desk space, I think I've talked about, is a little bit more crunched than it was before, so I just don't have that space for it. And I've tried like digital things like on my iPad and stuff, but like my iPad stays on my bed because I watch shows when I fall asleep on it. I'm such an iPad kid. Oh my goodness. No, but like I was a DVD player kid before this. But where the heck are we going here? I think we just kind of keep going to the right. But so I would have to like bring it back and forth, but I just don't like how my writing looks across the board, but especially on an iPad. And so it never quite worked for me, because it's like, well, I could type, but it just wasn't quite it for me. So like I found the Windows note things are pretty good. Oh god, are pretty good. Hey, we found Salzburg aggressively. We should probably stop here. I've also tried Notion a little bit, but the part of Notion that I tried didn't really work for me. Like I downloaded a template and it's supposed to be like gamify your life, and it didn't really work because part of it, and I should have known this when I got it, so part of it was like you get this game or you get this thing, and then down at the bottom, as you get points, you can get rewards for yourself. I have never worked well with a self-reward situation because I'll be like, well, I could do all these things and get a reward, or I could just get the reward now. So the reward-based system has never really worked for me. It worked like once with National Novel Reading Month and my 3DS. But that was about it. So I should have known, but like maybe we'll try stuff. But for now, these stick-it notes do work for me. And I just like, I have my base stuff that I do every single day, like make the bed, tidy the room, and then like on stream days, like do makeup, get ready for stream, etc. So I've been like, oh shoot, I got to turn here. So like that's been working. Pretty well. It's not flawless, but it does save paper, and I was almost out of my to-do lists, so that's a win in my books. But I was just trying to find like the best way to get organized. Ooh, we found a truck dealership. That's exciting. I think we gotta go in here. Where's the gate? I was gonna say, where's the door? Hopefully nothing is coming on the other side of the road. Oh shoot, it's here. No wonder why I was struggling. I thought it was on the left or the right. Okay, let's see what it's telling us to do for this. That I feel I can do. Every once in a while I have to get inside the cab. If you know, you know. I get really motion sick if I do first person games, including being in the cab for any period of time, so we can only do so much. Church. Heck yeah, we did it. That went surprisingly well, I think. Watch it be like accident. Oh, I think I did crash something. Oh no, still good, still good. All right, I think we leveled up too, because I just got that achievement over there for level 4. Heck yeah, we're moving up in the world. Do we want to, the question now I guess is, do we want to continue adding to that, or do we want to maybe do some high value? You know, maybe eco. Let's do that, because as we level up the long distance, the eco driving makes more sense because then your fuel levels up. Anyways, that was great. I enjoyed that. I'm so glad to be back behind the actual wheel, for better or worse. If you like content like this, do make sure you subscribe. I'm a good time. You can also go follow over on twitch.tv/KeeperCGC. We play a lot of Palia there and other cozy games. We also co-work and just kind of vibe. I gotta finish a couple games like Hollow Knight to get my last 2% for 112%. Oblivion, because we need to close some gates. I think that's the concept. Wind Waker, Echoes of Wisdom. I start games, but then I just abandon them, but it's fine. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!